We just bought this sawmill because we knew we were going to be taking out about 20 to 30 trees off of our son's place. We got the mill, we dropped the trees, and then we realized we had no way to get the trees from his lot, which is next door, to the barn lot. We tried using a winch with the truck, but we didn't want to drag the logs through the dirt. It's really hard on the sawmill. Then we considered our subcompact John Deere tractor, but the more we looked into that, the more we realized it was just too small to be moving these logs, which weigh up to and over 1,000 pounds each. It even talked about the potential of tipping the tractor backwards, so that didn't sound very good. So then we talked to the guy who came up and cut. He offered to bring his excavator up, but the excavator had such a heavy footprint that we decided we didn't want to do that because it would have completely chewed up what was left of Hayden's landscape. I was researching and came across a log arch, and that looked like it would fit right on the tractor, and a log dolly, which would lift up the back end of the log. And between the arch and the dolly, that would take up enough weight that our little John Deere would be able to move the log. We're over at Hayden and Nyah's place. You can see their cabin in the background. This is just one of the 20 or 30 trees that we had taken down a couple weeks ago. We're planning probably a 2-year renovation on the cabin behind me, and we are hoping to be able to mill everything we need for that renovation. So the first project, though, that I think we're going to have time for this summer is 12 by 16 timber frame that we are going to be constructing as a woodshed for Hayden and Nyah. So it's mid-August right now. The first snow usually gets here about the end of October. So we have about 2.5 months to figure this out. Not only how we get the trees from here to the barn lot, but how do we mill it? How do we learn the joinery? How do we put this thing together and get it watertight by the end of October? So here we are. We've got our subcompact John Deere, and we got the Woodland Mills log arch. We got it assembled, got it hooked on the tractor. This is the log dolly. It's a separate piece. Fits right on the log arch. So we've got the whole contraption over at the barn lot, and in the next episode, we're going to find out if it actually works, if we're going to be able to get the trees from Hayden's lot to the mill. Hit subscribe if you want to see if this little tractor can actually move these logs, and we'll see you next time.